We're talking about one of Indonesia's most practical family cars, the 2025 Toyota Calya. The Toyota Calya has always been positioned as an affordable, entry-level MPV, ideal for first-time buyers, small families, and ride-hailing drivers. For 2025, Toyota hasn't tried to reinvent the formula, but they've made subtle yet effective changes that make it even more attractive. Let's start with the exterior. At first glance, the 2025 Toyota Calya looks more polished than before. The front grille has been updated with a cleaner design and sharper accents. The LED headlights look sleeker and more modern, and even though the overall dimensions remain the same, Toyota has given it a more mature stance. You can instantly tell it's related to the Avanza, but the Calya has its own identity. Compact, yet confident, the color palette has been updated too. In 2025, Calya comes in fresh new colors like metallic silver, scarlet red, and deep blue, giving buyers more ways to personalize their ride. And even though it's not a luxury car, the blacked-out side mirrors and 14-inch alloy wheels on the higher variants do add a touch of style. Now, stepping inside, swirly, focused on space and usability, Calya is still a 7-seater, which is impressive for a vehicle this compact. The cabin design is minimalist, but well thought out. You get a dual-tone dashboard, power windows, adjustable headrests in the second row, and a surprisingly roomy third row for kids or occasional passengers. The infotainment unit in the higher trims now features a 7-inch touchscreen system with Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and smartphone pairing. While it doesn't offer Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it's functional enough for music, calls, and navigation via your phone. The air conditioning system is solid, with rear air vents helping cool down the back seats quickly, a must-have in Indonesia's hot climate. Under the hood, the 2025 Toyota Calya continues with its trusted 1.2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine. It produces around 88 horsepower and 108 Newton-meters of torque, paired with either a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic. The engine is tuned for efficiency and urban usability. Don't expect lightning-fast acceleration, but it gets the job done reliably and smoothly. Fuel efficiency remains one of Calya's strongest points. Depending on how you drive, you can get around 18 to 20 kilometers per liter, especially if you go for the manual variant. This makes it one of the most economical MPVs in its class. And that's a big reason why it's still so popular in Indonesia. Now, let's talk about driving feel. The suspension is tuned to absorb the typical bumps and rough roads you find in city driving. It's soft enough for comfort, especially for rear passengers, but not so soft that it feels floaty. Steering is light, turning radius is compact, and the visibility from the driver's seat is excellent. Parking the Calya in tight urban spaces is incredibly easy. One of its underrated benefits, Toyota has also improved the NVH levels. That's noise, vibration, and harshness. Cabin insulation is better this year, meaning road and engine noise is reduced compared to previous models. It's not luxury level quiet, but for a sub 200 million Indonesian rupiahs MPV, it's solid. In terms of features, Toyota keeps things simple but smart. The top variant includes a reverse parking camera, ABS with EBD, dual airbags, ISOFIX seat anchors, digital AC controls, and engine immobilizer for security. There are no advanced driver assistance features like lane keeping or adaptive cruise control, but that's expected in this price segment. And now, the part everyone wants to know, price. The 2025 Toyota Calya starts at around 146 million Indonesian rupiah for the base E-mount variant. The higher spec GearHead variant goes up to around 170 to 175 million Indonesian rupiahs, depending on the dealer and optional accessories. It's about 9,200 to 11,000 US dollars. When you factor in the space, fuel savings, resale value, and Toyota's reliability, It's easy to see why the Calya remains a top pick for practical car buyers, compared to rivals like the Daihatsu Sigra, which shares the same platform. The Calya feels slightly more refined in design and fit and finish. You're also buying into Toyota's larger after-sale support and stronger brand value. For many Indonesian buyers, peace of mind matters a lot. Now, who should buy the 2025 Calya? You're a young family looking for your first car. Calya gives you space for everyone, safety for the kids, and running costs that won't burn a hole in your pocket. If you're in the ride-hailing business, the Calya offers comfort for passengers, strong fuel economy, and easy maintenance. And if you're someone who just needs a daily city car with more seats than a hatchback, but lower costs than a full-size SUV, this car ticks the right boxes. It's not a car for enthusiasts or speed junkies. You won't find turbocharged engines or fancy gadgets. But for 90% of what most Indonesians need a car to do, school runs, grocery trips, short weekend getaways, and daily commuting, the Toyota Calya delivers with quiet confidence. Let's recap. The 2025 Toyota Calya is practical, reliable, economical, and affordable. It may not get your heart racing, but it will definitely make your life easier. With refreshed looks, minor feature upgrades, and legendary Toyota durability, it continues to dominate the small MPV segment in Indonesia. Before we sign off, tell us in the comments, would you pick the Calya over the Daihatsu Sigra or another MPV? What feature matters most to you in a family car? Let us know below. We read every comment. And if you found this review helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who's car shopping, and don't forget to subscribe to GearHead Galaxy. We'll keep bringing you honest reviews, tests, drives, and all the automotive insights you need. Until next time, drive safe, drive smart, and keep exploring the road ahead.